Sneaky snick.
Ignore the thing on my face. or acknowledge it.
Okay. I'll say, okay, fair enough.
Depending on what you want.
Can
I
I
don't
ask?
force you mine. What?
Can I ask what's going on here?
Yeah, sure, ask.
What's going on here?
Well, I was just having this thing in my face, and it kind of like went up fire, and it's supposed to be a little mochi thing I'm just promoting because it's funny. Yes, make the boy expressions, get mad, get ACN, get sassy, get the face, the monster face, and and you can bite it off if you want to be a freak.
Interesting. I'll take
Yeah,
your word for it.
like little what?
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Like I worked on this like for a few I think a month. I was just busy. I have many projects, and this was one of my projects. So that's why it's all messed up my face.
Fair enough.
But okay, what's going on with you besides my little monster thing that's gonna bite your face off?
Not much. I'm currently actually drawing while we're talking.
You're drawing while you're talking? Oh, you're drawing like 60. So are you drawing feet?
Hands, actually.
You should draw feet. Men like those, apparently.
I'm not a feet bro.
Yeah, me neither. I'm a snake. I don't have legs. I don't know the what men sees in lady feet.
Apparently, from research into the topic, it's apparently a draw to the curves. But that's based off of like actual self-reporting from people who have foot fetishes.
I see.
And I'm not entirely sure that I trust the self-report of people in general.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm like a little. I like my little thing. Looks so goofy in my head. Yeah. It looks like I'm trying to shake it off.
It's definitely got some gremlin energy there.
Well, I do. Like I heard somebody just tell me like I have like ankle biting gremlin energy. Do you want me to bite your ankles?
Definitely not.
Why not? I'm just very highly venomous. You'll be okay.
Like, what kind of snake is it? The black mamba of.
I'm a kingora. Have a nice run, Taku.
Is my screen going all over the place? Let's see, Jester.
La la la, playing in the snow. La la la, I'm playing in the snow. La la la, playing in the snow. La la la, playing.
Hello there.
Hello.
I see you're a fan of Mint Phantom. Oh my god, she's literally on your
oh yeah
profile.
Oh yeah. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on Minto.
I can't believe she got out freaked by Doki of all people.
No, she didn't. No, I'm gonna tell you right now. There's nothing that's gonna out freak what Mint told us, like on her first year coming back, which was that she casually listens to fucking Arrow books. Like she fucking listens to like erotic novels as audiobooks to like pass the time.
It's not as common as you think it is.
She doesn't get horny from it though. She just does it as a casual like thing. Yeah. It's not to enable anything. No. This is just a feeling that it needs to be done. You know, like there's nothing that's gonna out freak that. I'm gonna be honest.
At this point, that kind of sounds like an addiction.
Someone being so casual that. I mean, yeah, but like that's peak. You know, that's peak gooner. That's peak freak.
I'll take your word for it.
You're the reason why she's called Freak Phantom.
I'll take your word for it.
Of course. I know all about the VTubers. I am a VTuber expert.
I have a PhD in VTubing.
I- yeah, yeah. I do have a PhD in VTuber because like my first VTuber was Kizna I. When I saw that video of her say "fuck you" a bunch,
A truly classic.
an absolute classic. I love that video. And, and then I have Kizna I and Asia Lane. So like, yeah, I'm a VTuber fan.
Yeah, I saw everyone freak out about Keys and I getting into Fortnite. It's like, oh god, now AI is getting into Fortnite.
I know.
Yeah.
AI is getting into Fortnite.
AI is getting into Fortnite. Anyone want to tell him?
That should have been a thing. Anyone want to tell bro about fucking Darth Vader?
Right?
You don't remember fucking the Darth Vader AI
No,
that was saying the N word and doing a bunch of other shit?
Oh, I remember. You gotta prompt inject that thing. It's like, how do we piss off Disney today? Let's get Vader to say the N word. That'll do it.
Right, it worked.
Chips, eh?
I don't think Disney's gonna work for Fortnite.
What kind of chips are those?
You want chip?
No, I was asking what kind of chips are those?
Potato.
Based.
Potato.
Yes, I heard you the first time I said based.
Ones, because some people have like veggie straws. People eat like veggie straws, and that's pretty good. But like, I don't really like veggie straws all that much. Like,
what is a veggie straw?
A what?
So what is a veggie straw?
Oh, they're like these they're like supposed to be healthy fries. And they're like made with like kale and like a bunch of other like vegetables like carrot. But they're not any healthier than like regular chips, I'm gonna be honest.
Fair.
They just present that way.
Oh, what interesting timing. My keyboard just died. Fucking hell. You were saying?
Yeah, I know. They're plant-based chips. Like carrots and like celery and other stuff. They're really bad.
Damn, I was getting. I had to get my keyboard plugged back in. Let's see. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
So how have you been?
Okay.
Anything interesting to? Actually, hold on. What is that thing in the background? What's that? What's that little thing that demands to be petted on the carpet?
Oh, the thing on the carpet?
Yes.
It's something I ran into on VupeChat Drew. She was drawing it based on the VTubers she met, and we had to extend our timers to at least 15 minutes so she could draw the whole thing, and then she gifts it to you for free.
Interesting. That's a fascinating but interesting proposal.
Yeah, it's made by somebody named Taco. Tako.
Oh,
And,
they're a fan of Ina.
But yeah, so then I just saved it, and then I put it as an item on my VTube studio.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that the
So that's on
tacos.
display.
I'm glad to see that the tacos are still promoting their love of their VTuber. To be perfectly honest.
So how goes it for you then?
It goes fine. I just logged on. I'm currently drawing while talking to people. But other than that, not much. I had something in my brain just a moment ago, and it just dipped out just randomly.
Must have been a lie.
Right? That's usually what I say. If it just disappears on you, it wasn't all that important. But the hell was I thinking of? Damn, I really can't remember what it was I was going to talk about. I guess I can open up the thing and see if there's anything that comes to mind. Who is Yoke Flesh, actually?
Ilplish?
Yes.
She's a VTuber that I watch a lot of frequently. She also does some art. I'm not sure she rigs too. I think she does. But otherwise, she also streams playing games, streams drawing. She sings as well. I like her singing. But yeah, she's an Oni VTuber.
Oh, nice.
She's the same color as you, actually. She's a red Oni.
Oh, nice. I actually got this character design from Panty and Stocking, actually. I didn't take it from any specific character. I just used the style.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, for her, I would like her work as for a model or whatever, but pretty expensive starting point.
Oh, yeah.
I think she starts around $5,000 as her starting price.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it is quite a bit of work to get these to get models.
Yeah. Yeah, there's her, and then there's like Twin Tails. Hers is like $8,000 starting. Then there's Nanoliss, whose work I also like, but her starting price is $10,000. So,
I mean, Honey Goblin also has a pretty hefty starting price, to be perfectly honest.
what was hers at? Because she draws pretty good too.
Oh, I can't remember. I remember hearing it a long time ago, but she was going on about like how she does commission pricing. And I just remember thinking that makes no sense on the commission pricing, but that doesn't really matter because if people are willing to pay the commission, you get paid the commission. He was trying to talk about like how to equate commission to hourly wages, and I'm like, you're not being paid for the same thing. That conversion doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I follow Honey Goblin as well.
She's a sweetheart.
Let's see. Yeah, I do follow her.
Yeah, I haven't been able to really catch a Honey Goblin stream in quite a while.
Yeah, it's actually like I got 2 streams open on my monitor on the direction I'm kind of looking. I'm watching Sarole right now. She's a streamer. I think she's from France.
Oh, she's French. Yeah, she is definitely French.
Pretty much. And it's weird that she's on now. I don't even know what time it is in France right now, actually.
Hold on, let me look at the window. Nighttime.
Is it like 6 hours or 7 hours ahead, I think?
Yeah, the joke was like if I could tell what time of day I could. The joke is I can tell it's night because I look outside and it's still day over here.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just watching her play stream right now.
Fair enough. I like the little taco. I'm currently drawing it, actually. But yeah, Sarue is definitely an interesting character. It is funny when she pretends to not be French and then everyone backs her into a corner about being French. It's like...
What's the first? I just gotta get her mad because everybody defaults to the native language.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of like, for example, it was not really a psychology thing; it's more of a culture thing. Where someone asks, "Okay, so what's the first thing that pops to mind when bread comes up?" She just hangs her head low.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. Baguette. Yeah.
to be perfectly honest, just comical.
Yeah, it's like there's when she's mad, she'll still swear in English, but when she's actually really mad, she defaults to the French. So it's pretty funny. It's just like Iron Mouse defaulting back to I think it's like Spanish or something.
Oh yeah, it's Spanish. She's Puerto Rican, so yeah, it's Spanish.
Yeah.
Don't get two Spanish speakers from different places in the same room, though. Oh my god.
That sounds like it would be funny.
Yeah. Funny if they don't get into a fist fight with each other. Back when I was in the military, we had an incident where we had one person from I don't remember where they were from. One of them was Puerto Rican, and the other one was from some other place in the United States that spoke Spanish, where there was a large Spanish population, maybe California. But they ended up getting into a fist fight because not all the words mean the same thing in different dialects of Spanish. Some are okay in some regions and not okay in other regions. And then that ended up being the case during the conversation. We had to pull them off of each other.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
I do not know for the life of me what that specific word that caused the fight was, to be perfectly honest. Nor do I even remember what the conversation was about. I just remember that the conflict was about. I just remember that the conflict was, based off of dialect. Hello there, we meet again.
Yes, we do.
Sorry, I'm drawing while I'm talking, so if I'm a little bit distracted, that would be it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always on here because God knows I don't have anywhere else to be.
That's fair. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I've been starting since the end of June.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So by that logic, I am still starting.
So, how's your VupeChat been today?
I don't know. I haven't been here that long.
That's fair. I just jumped on myself like 18 minutes ago.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna for the next 3 months. It's gonna be to the point that my sessions are gonna be a lot lighter on here.
Fair enough. IRL stuff
just works kicking my ass.
Yeah, I can totally see that. That was definitely one of the things that in the past was kicking my ass from doing any kind of creative endeavor too, was just being too tired after work.
Yeah. That's gonna be it. So what else has been going on? Other than you're doing art.
As far as what's been going on, let's see. Well, I'm waiting for my Illustrator to stop crashing. Oh, well, now it just closed out. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to restart that later. Illustrator was crashing on me for like 4 hours. It's like, okay, that's frustrating.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Right. But let's see. Other than that, not much. Just world building. That was another thing I've been doing, but I do that all the time anyway, so it's not really much of something to bring up. Because you can just assume I'm doing some world building in the background at any given point. You're probably correct.
Yeah, something like that. So what are you drawing right now?
Well, I just drew a hand, and it's petting a taco. The ones from Ina.
A taco.
Yep.
Taco. Pet it, and soon it shall be takoyaki.
Right? Oh my god. I should actually put some calligraphy on there, and soon it shall be takoyaki. That would actually be pretty funny.
That's if you know. Yeah, go for it if you know what the kanji of that is, which I don't.
I could also look up the I have a quick reference for Japanese and like specialized terms in Japanese subculture, so it wouldn't be that hard for me to find out what the what it would be for takoyaki.
Conversation?
Yeah,
And I can barely speak English as is.
I think most people have a difficult time speaking English at this point.
That is true.
I've had to translate English for English speakers before. It is kind of interesting.
Hmm.
Actually, hold on.
Any new shit going on other than the one you're doing now?
Any what?
Any new streams going on other than the one you're on now?
Not really. Oh wait, hold on. I can actually just look at my YouTube. I forgot I had this open. I did do a couple things. I did a reaction to Redarked by Skybros. Apparently, I was completely wrong about why the video was made. So my entire analysis, 39 views. That one's doing rounds. Was completely wrong.
That's a lot of views.
Right? I'll take that. But yeah, so my analysis there is completely wrong, which is completely befuddling because the song fits the purpose that like I assumed it was for based on the description in the video itself. So that was kind of wild. I did an analysis of some of the writings of Ayatollah Khomeini that leaked because of this whole thing in Iran. Oh, sorry. That's fair. Hello there.
How's it going?
It's going fine. I'm drawing, talking. I might have got it booting off another conversation because I was asked a question. This may have been the case. This also might not have been the case. We both might have just lost track of the timer. But I might have just gotten booted off a conversation because I answered a question.
What?
Yeah, they were asking me like if I did anything creatively on like VTuber wise recently. I went to my YouTube channel. I was like, I did a reaction to an AI song from Skybros. I did some analysis of some writings that leaked from Iran that were never translated to English. That was kind of interesting. And then like as soon as I mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah, I was talking about something Ayatollah Khomeini wrote. Immediately the conversation cuts out. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I can see that being a bit of a hot button issue.
Yeah, AI is a interesting topic. I guess.
I assume it was the Khomeini part that kind of caught the attention.
Oh,
because that's what the conversation ended. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong about that. But I was like, okay, I have no idea what happened. But yeah, it's definitely been interesting.
okay.
So what about you? What's going on?
Woke up, decided if I wanted to get on VupeChat or not. Got my DS, got some Explorers of Sky, just trying to keep myself occupied while talking on here.
That's fair.
Otherwise, I'd probably just go back to sleep.
Oof, one of those days, eh?
Yeah, one of those days.
That one might have actually been on me.
Hey, what's up?
It's been fine. I think I lost track of time for the previous conversation. I was drawing while talking, and I think I lost track of the counter.
Oof.
Oh well. So how about you? What's been going on?
Same old, same old. Nothing new. Nothing that.
Fair enough.
It can't be all that bad. Just those. Yeah. Just one of those things,
Fair enough. There's always that day. Everyone has those days.
Mhm.
I like the background, though.
Yep, it's my office.
Oh, nice.
It's a fucking nice ass plant. That's a plant. And behind it's the internal darkness.
The darkness that lies in the heart of man, right?
No, I'm just straight up in the void.
Oh, fair enough.
Good summer vacation spot though. Not many people bothering me. Hard to be bothered when you're in a goddamn void, so
I mean, it's clever strategy.
Well, it's either that or murder.
I mean, it is a better solution than murder.
Yeah, but it's not as fun now.
True. It is great to get that detective role.
Oh no, I mean me being the one to do the murdering.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, don't we all want to do that in that game? And it's one thing to be the bystander, but then to get the role of murderer, it's always fun, because then you get to do some deception.
Why are we talking? What are you talking about games for?
Well, because I was riffing off the fact that, like, the subject, the two things have the same title. Like, there's a game called Murder.
I guess.
Yeah, I was trying to be humorous. If it didn't work, it didn't work.
It clearly didn't. It clearly didn't. It wasn't even a good try. It just failed miserably.
That happens. You gotta shoot your shot, because you miss 100% of the shots you miss. You don't take.
Yeah, but you somehow missed so badly, you ended up shooting yourself.
Yeah, fair enough. I almost threw a knife in my face on accident the other day.
Oof. Talk about cutting it close, huh?
Right.
Now that's actual humor.
Yeah, I don't get this thing that we call funny.
Not everyone does, and everyone who tries to be funny usually isn't. Example being you.
These rules don't make any sense to me. They escape me.
Wow, you're just stupid.
Right? Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Here, play catch the here. Let's play catch the flashbang. Here, catch.
There we go.
Hello again.
Hello.
How's it going, my philosophy friend?
It's going good. It seems that I may be hitting a series of misses today. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. I think I may have been booted out of one conversation because I answered a question I was asked. And another one I might have just lost track of the time, so it cut the conversation off at an awkward midpoint. And then the third one was I tried. Yeah, and then the third one I tried to be funny, and it didn't exactly work. So it's like, okay, fair enough.
I'm sure you'll get a rebound. Hopefully this will be a rebound.
Right. Eventually. But it can't all come up snake eyes, right? Rolls a natural one. It's like, uh-oh.
How have you been? It's been a while since we matched less.
I've been doing relatively okay. Currently drawing, actually, as we're talking. Which reminds me, maybe I should hit the hell out of this timer so I don't have to pay attention to it. Right? There's a couple things have happened, I guess. I did a couple videos on like analyzing different things because I figured the only way to really increase productivity on YouTube at this point is to actually just make React videos. I really didn't want to do it, but I figured if I was going to do React videos, I would try to stay on the substance of like philosophy and do a more analytical thing instead of like regular Reacts. So I did, for example, a reaction to the two newest Skybros videos. Let's see. 2 days ago,
I'm
I
familiar with
released.
them.
Yeah, 2 days ago, I released my own opinion on news-related stuff. Not gonna get into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
And on the same day, I had some commentary on some texts that were released that were never translated in English, by the way. So that's why I was interested in it. So it was a reading from one of the rulings of Ayatollah Khomeini. And I was like, wait a minute, this reminds me of something. And I was able to find the hadith that it reminded me of, and I did some analysis of that. So
Hell yeah.
So I'm trying to do the whole not just gawk and react thing, because I don't really like those kinds of reactions
I
personally.
feel that. If I've ever done it, my attempts have always been to at least be transformative in what I add to it.
Yeah, like
in comments and commentary and thoughts.
Yeah, like personally, I don't really think intellectual property rights make that much sense, just because I think it personally confuses what property is, ontologically speaking.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's like I don't want to take away from someone's channel. So if I'm going to do a react, I want to do it in such a way that it doesn't. So that even if I play the whole video, it's at least disruptive enough that you would still have an incentive to go see the original video.
I mean, for me, like, I typically try and at least, like I said, providing commentary on my thoughts and my feelings. If I've done it, the very few times I've done it is mainly if I've been eating food, so I put like a food channel on.
Yeah, fair enough. That's why I don't do any kind of food-related stuff. I can't cook to save my life, so I'm not going to comment on anyone's cooking.
Well, for me, it's more so I typically mention like, "Oh, that looks delicious," or I'd probably try that, or whatever, or mention something tangentially.
Fair enough. Oh my god, speaking of food. Earlier today, this had nothing to do with the stream, but or like content creation. I was just watching something with family.
Yeah.
We were watching some interaction with Raura and some of the other JP Hololivers, and they were like, they were talking about like what kind of pizza they like. And Raura got so upset when pineapple on pizza was brought up, and I was just thinking to myself, wait until she hears about durian on pizza.
Oh boy. But I'll say pineapple on pizza ain't bad. It depends what you put it with, but it ain't bad.
Yeah. Well, another thing is like taste. Everyone's taste, like what they're accustomed to, is going to be different. Like if you like sweeter things, then yeah, you're probably gonna like pineapple on pizza. But if you're looking for like a more savory taste of your pizza, then you can chock it full of meat. That's one thing you can do.
I mean, for me, I like having like a harmonious balance of flavor. So like a bit of sweet, I like a bit of savory. I like a good amount of veggies.
Ah, that's fair. I really do like olives on pizza.
I'm not an olive fan. I tried them; they're too astringent for me.
That's fair. And obviously people have different reasons why they eat different things. Like I have a family member who has a condition, like an actual medical condition, that makes it extremely painful to eat like a spicy food. So none of the food that he makes is spiced at all, and so it all tastes. But so it tastes bland. But it's like you can't really blame the guy because like he literally can't get accustomed to it. And it's like when I see a couple of my friends, they bite into something like a jalapeno and they're like, whoo. and they're like, oh, well, I'm just over here eating the jalapeno without anything. It's like eating the slices. It's like I'm not going to judge them for it because like maybe they just haven't had the time to acclimate to that.
I mean, for me, I'm just not a fan of jalapenos simply because they're pickled over here, so like they're a bit more of the spice throughout it. But also, I'm much more of a gentle heat fan. Like I like heat, but as long as it actually adds something to the flavor and all that. Like I love a good chipotle chili.
See, I will agree with you here because the last time I ate jalapenos, the only time I really enjoy jalapenos is like jalapeno poppers. But the thing is, like, the reason that like I brought up the jalapenos thing is because I used to work for a place where I had to actually look after the clients. So I used to work in care, and
yeah,
the client. I don't really care about the food per se when I'm working. I just needed to. I just needed to fuel me in the day, and we would sometimes get chalupas and like all of the stuff to make it together. I would just never mix anything together. I just eat everything individually, including the jalapenos. And I do agree. I don't particularly like spices that are overwhelming because it's like, why would I put something that would overwhelm the rest of the palate in with anything? Like, what's the point of me eating anything else other than spice at that point?
Well, it's like one of my favorite things, like sort of takeouts to get is like a mango and lime, like tender. It's got like spice in it, but it's like a comfortable level where it actually accentuates it, makes me want more.
Fair enough. I mean,
Instead of making me have to constantly drip down water.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't had anything that has like forced me to drink like milk or eat bread in a very long time. On occasion, obviously, when you're eating a pepper, there's that one really particularly angry pepper that you bite into, and it's like, woo! But you just let it rest for like maybe it depends on how it depends because capsaicin takes about like 10 to 15 minutes to stop acting, and then it's just gone. Now, I'm not dumb enough to try, for example, the one chip challenge. That's never going to fucking happen because it's got to come out eventually, and it's going to be just as bad.
That is fair. I mean, that's the main reason I don't really eat overly spicy food. Is I like spicy food. I'm fine with suffering it. It's just the gut afterwards. It's not fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, the only taste I don't really like is like bitter. That's about it.
Yeah, similar here. I just don't like stuff that's astringent, so I also don't like toast. Like burnt toast, I should say.
Fair. Oh, this makes me hungry. This conversation makes me hungry.
I will say, like, my favorite spicy thing is definitely buldak sauce. It's so delicious.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never had buldak.
It's really nice because, of course, you got the chickeny sort of background with the sort of like natural gochujang.
Fair enough.
Which adds a nice fruitiness to it. I use it as a glaze on chicken because, of course, the heat denatures some of the spice to make it a lot more tolerable.
Fair enough. Again, I don't exactly cook, so I don't really have a lot of input to give on that.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what, though. I've once made like a maple and buldak glaze on a chicken thigh, and that was delicious.
A maple glaze and what? Hold on. Let me write that down. I want to try that.
Maple syrup and the buldak black pack sauce as a glaze on chicken thigh. It was put it in and roast it. That shit's delicious.
I'll definitely have to try that.
I highly recommend roasting because it's just so easy. You just light it and forget it.
I mean, fair enough. That's actually one of the reasons why I like soup. It's just like I don't have to pay too much attention to it.
That's fair. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to get some soup a while back. I wanted to get like what was it? It was like this leek cheese and potato.
Leek cheese and potato.
I was hoping to have ham in it, but it doesn't. So, but
fair enough.
When I saw that, I immediately came up with a way to make that way more tasty. That being, first off, roast the potatoes so they get caramelized.
Fair.
What is it? Cook the ham, of course, so you have that lovely hammy, smoky flavor. Caramelize the leeks because, well, leeks are delicious. But yeah. And what was the other part? And of course, yeah, with the cheese, also do a bit of caramelizing to that.
Fair enough.
Basically, anything is better tasting. We should add caramelization, brownness to it, whatever.
Generally, I would agree, yes. I've yet to find the case where that wasn't the case. I will say, I will try. Keep going.
No, you first. You were talking.
I was going to say, I will say, I'll try basically anything. But oh my god, I remember that's ended up how I actually tried durian at one point. I did not enjoy it. It tasted like a fucking rock.
I think I could handle durian.
It's not. Okay, so the thing is it's not the smell because like I'm going to be perfectly honest. Like outside of taste, nothing really bothers me. A friend of mine one time like threw up in front of me and I just kept eating. But it wasn't the smell that was the case. Like I bit into it, and I took like a couple bites of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna finish this because it tasted like a rotten mango.
I see. For me, it's like I feel I could handle it because like a lot of those sort of smells and tastes, I actually don't mind. I can handle it.
Fair enough. I did disagree with people after having like tried durian. It's like, oh, it doesn't smell like sewage like everyone says. And then people started, and then a friend of mine sent me a video of someone putting durian next to their cat. The cat just starts trying to dig. I was like, okay, never mind. Maybe reality has maybe reality has got a different opinion. Maybe.
That reminds me of like surströmming, and a lot of people actually don't prepare it properly. You're meant to open it underneath water, and that significantly removes the smell.
Oh my god! Speaking of which, I remember you speak. Oh my god! I used to watch Sigrid and Bird all the time when I had time. But they made a surströmming pizza with like 9 different kinds of stinky cheese. Yeah, they had to, when Bird was about to open it, someone told her, "Open it underwater."
Yeah. Well, like I learned about how to open it properly from watching what's it, Atomic Shrimp, I think his username is on YouTube.
Atomic Shrimp?
He's like the YouTuber, does a lot of like food related stuff on like English stuff.
Ooh, nice. Hold on, I gotta look this guy up. Atomic Shrimp.
Specifically, I got to know him through his series where he like made like a day's worth of meals on a budget, like of £1 or £2.
Honestly, really good thing to know.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in the current economic crisis.
Right? Oh my god. The first thing that pops up, the Smuggler's Church, a short walk near Kinson, Dorset. What an interesting first suggestion. The second suggestion is just a video with a bunch of candies and the word balls superimposed on it. This video is just a load of balls. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, thank you, YouTube, for doing that when I'm trying to search up the name of the video to watch later. And that one.
Bone Apple Tea. Interesting.
I like his stuff. Oh yeah, I see the one you're on about now. But yeah, he's done a lot of those sort of like one day on budgets and all that. They're good, and there's the surströmming one.
Yep, there it is. 1 day, £1, 3 meals. I'm definitely going to put that on the... I'm going to download that, actually. Hold on. There we go.
It's got a very nice like voice.
That definitely helps. I wish I had a better voice because, maybe I'd increase retention rate.
You got a great voice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's a constant. It's not like shifting up too much. It's a nice... I don't want to say bass, but like similar to like a light bass.
I'll take your word for it because I can't really hear it because I hear it from inside my own head. So that kind of like...
I mean, that's fair.
I had to explain that to someone one time. I was like, the reason why your voice sounds different when you hear it on a recording versus when you're speaking it yourself is because your inner ear still has to filter out the fact that your voice is traveling through your body as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's also because it bounces off through your nasal cavity back into your own brain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankfully very confident in my own voice, just pure to the amount of times I've had compliments on it.
Fair enough. I try to avoid the conversations on that in general. I was like, hey, let's talk.
That's fair.
I think the last time I talked about anything related to like the voice, it's usually about phonetics. Actually, funny enough, like because I've had examples of like people having a difficult time with a language that they want to learn, and then I actually looked some guides up and like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I had a Japanese coworker actually who had a difficult time with the Spanish rolled R, and I had to explain to her it's like. It's literally the same motion as like the Japanese R, because the Japanese R is a tap. You just have to hold it there and let your voice actually like do the trill itself. And immediately she got it, and then she started doing it all fucking day. It's like, okay, fair enough. I have created this monster.
I know, like for me, that's one of the few things I pride myself on. Is I'm a pretty good natural linguist for most languages. I'm not knowledgeable in the language itself.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. They are different tasks. Most linguists are not polyglots for a reason. They are different.
Like, because I do know like the tiniest bit of Spanish, no Spanish, yeah, Japanese, like to greet myself and that being like, and I'll give an example, and you can tell me if you think it's good or not. But like, if I was to greet myself, it'd be like how I'd say it would be, "Hajimemashite, sororu konestes, yoroshiku onegaishimasu."
I would agree that that was really good. I mean, you got the inflection down too.
I put myself too much on the spot, and there was a bit of a mess up.
Well, it also kind of sounded like you were muting some of the vowels, which is something that people keep forgetting to do because not every vowel in Japanese is actually fully pronounced. There's a complex set of rules that there's a video on it that I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll find it at some point. But yeah, it's like, for example, instead of saying like the name Asuka that you'll hear sometimes in like Japanese, you'll notice that if you actually pay attention, they don't say Asuka, they say Asuka. They completely drop the U in the center. So that is a thing people do forget to do.
As I say, I think for me, I've just got a really good ear on being able to pick up the accentation notes.
Yeah, I mean, the reason
to replicate it.
I think the reason why people sometimes, when they're learning Japanese, confuse this is because they're inferring. I don't know if they're doing this consciously, but I think it might be that they're inferring that like the way it's written corresponds to the way it's pronounced in like an absolute fashion. So it's like obviously when you write it down, there's nothing written down that indicates, okay, this is the vowel that you don't pronounce. Because when Japanese orthography was invented, hiragana and katakana, you never did that vowel drop. So the writing doesn't correspond to how it's actually pronounced. But writing is almost never corresponding to how it's actually pronounced because you give a couple hundred years and the sounds change.
Someone hit my mic, but yeah, that's fair. I want to learn Japanese. It's just I struggle. Like for a while, I was talking to someone earlier about because I gave them the idea of maybe doing like future Voops stuff where they teach people Italian.
Oh, that's a genius idea, by the way.
Exactly. But like, I want to do. I've had this idea for a while to do like language learning streams, but my problem is I don't know the legality of referencing the material I use of the site that I use for the language.
Fair enough. I mean, that is a good point because different places also have different laws about this stuff. So I don't know where you're at, so I can't really help you with that.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I know Duolingo is, I'm pretty sure it's fine to stream, but like the software I use is called Innovative. I found that way more effective, but I don't know its ruling on
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Getting the content on a different thing.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I know Duolingo is safe to stream. There's even a category for it in on Twitch. But as far as like actually learning a language, from what everyone that has ever actually learned another language up to speaking proficiency that I've ever talked to, they're all pretty adamant that you're not going to be able to learn the language from like any kind of app or online program. The only way you really get to learn the language is you have to start reading, listening to, which is why like, like if you watch a lot of anime, at least you'll get it will help. It's not the standard
version.
Yeah, it's dramatized, but at least it helps you start thinking about the language in speed and in real time.
So like, I'm definitely interested in trying out one of those apps that then allow you to speak with a native speaker. I want to at least have a bit of proficiency beforehand.
Oh, you talking something like iTalki?
Before I dare. Yeah, I think something like that. I think Babbel also has that as an option, right?
I genuinely don't know, actually.
That does remind me. I do have to at some point start learning Spanish because I'm going on vacation there this year.
Fair enough.
I'm the sort of person who wants to learn a language before I visit it.
That's entirely fair. I'm quite similar with that. I actually I grew up in a heavily Spanish-speaking part of the United States, and I just straight up had no interest in learning Spanish, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, that's the same way here. Like in the UK, I was forced to, like in education, learn Spanish, but because it was in that setting, I didn't want to.
Yeah. That was exactly the same thing. Yeah, I actually took Latin instead of like Spanish or any of the other ones. And it has been more useful than people assume. Anytime I have to talk to a doctor, it's pretty easy.
The other thing is, learning Latin is good because it gets a base note of a lot of other languages like Italian, basically anywhere in Mediterranean.
Yeah, it's like what were the Romance languages? They were Spanish, Italian, Romanian, French, Occitan, Neapolitan, Tuscan, Portuguese. There's a lot of them.
English.
Right? Oh yeah, well, a lot of our vocabulary. Yeah.
Like English is so interesting because it's such a bastardization. It's French, it's Latin, it's Germanic, it's Scandinavian.
It's strangely really similar historically to Japanese. Because, like, if you think about it, like, England wasn't really a major empire for the majority of its time. It was all of its religious terms and all of its philosophical terms and scientific terms come from a second or from another culture which was more primary, even to their own worldview, which very much corresponds to Japanese taking on Chinese words. Then you had the idea that like these are both island empires. They both eventually outgrew the empire that they sourced their ideas from. Let's see, what else was there?
There's even cultural similarities.
Yeah, it's like I was trying to think about it on the spot, but then my brain went a little kaput, to be perfectly honest. So I've always
like a simple example is, for example, both countries take off their shoes when they enter the house.
See, that makes a lot of sense. Like the first time I heard about that, because we don't really do that in the United States, so I was like, why the hell don't we do that here? That just makes a lot more sense. It makes it easier because then you don't have to clean as much.
But then there's also the more extreme examples of both countries have quite a xenophobic population.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair,
isolationist nature.
Yeah, to be fair, they do have their xenophobic nature, tendencies, but they also those tendencies are for different reasons.
Yeah, and like it's such a messy topic to talk about, but it is a factual topic, sadly.
Yeah. Every culture has this particular. There's not a single culture you're going to find out there where it's like there's no messy topic out there. Once you get deep into any culture, you're going to find it.
Yeah, but I do find it interesting just how similar England and Japan is.
Yeah,
essentially.
I pointed it out to someone and they thought I was high. I was like, no, seriously, there's a lot of similarities between the two.
Genuinely. I mean, there's a reason like the Japanese and English have been decent allies throughout history since encountering one another.
Yeah. Right up until the dark times.
Yes.
that one incident.
That one decade that we don't mention.
Right. Oh my god. But
yeah, no, like in general, there's just been decently strong ties between Japan and England for like decades.
Yeah.
It's actually so interesting that England and Portugal have the longest allyship.
You know what? I did not know that. That's actually kind of interesting. I'm going to have to look into that.
Yeah.
Portugal,
they
of all
are
things.
the longest allyship in the globe currently.
That's
I
fascinating.
believe it's over 500 years.
Is it due to a mistrust of Spain by chance? What in the world's going on here? What explains this?
Anglo-Portuguese alliance was established in 1386 between England and Portugal.
I'm learning something. I quite enjoy this.
Yeah, so in fact, I was wrong about the period. It's in fact near enough 800.
Ah,
No, 700. Yeah.
It is a little difficult to keep up with all the dates in European history sometimes.
I mean, yeah. But no, I find history so fun and interesting. And seeing like the cultural ties between countries.
Yeah, I can see that.
What sort of disappoints me is the closing of a lot of the global connections in recent history.
I mean, fair enough. Well, it's a bit of a push and pull that cycles. It's a bit of a push and pull that cycles because there are genuine concerns, for example, that you can have about like closing off the borders, because like closing off the borders has two functions. Well, I mean, your borders have two functions. One is to facilitate trade, which you need. You know, if goods and services don't cross the borders, soldiers soon will. So you don't want your borders to be too tightly regulated, but at the same time, you don't want them to be so porous that you end up repeating what happened to Mexico with Texas. That is a subject I actually know quite a bit about, because I have ancestors who died in the Battle of the Alamo, and we were the Spanish speakers. So, contrary to what a lot of people think, the Tejanos actually did side with the Texians, and this is actually a decent reason that people forget. So, funny enough, the reason Mexico lost Texas, or Tejas as it was called at the time, is because they didn't actually provide defense for Tejano settlements from the Comanche and the Apache. So when the settlements were being raided by the Comanche and the Apache, they wouldn't get any kind of defense or support from Mexico, and they didn't get any infrastructural support either. Yeah. So the Texians, which is the word that is referring to like the Americans who came down into Tejas, they would come down. They would actually provide the settlements protection from the from attack, and they would also set up the infrastructure. Mexico was aware of this, and they were banking on using the labor of the Texians to set up infrastructure for them, so they wouldn't have to do anything. What they didn't realize is that people actually care about who it is that's actually helping them. So then it ended up just turning the Spanish-speaking population of Tejas to side with the Texians, because they actually protected them and gave them infrastructure.
Fair.
So there are real concerns with like opening up the borders too much and keeping them too close. There's a middle ground that needs to be met.
I'll admit, my problem is it seems a lot of the people who talk about it are not talking about it talking about it in a right extreme way.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Well, to be fair,
xenophobic way.
Yeah, to be fair, like again, a lot of this also happens to deal with like we were talking about philosophy earlier, right? This all does break down into philosophy, like what your first principles are. Because obviously, like if you believe that like history is a march of progress, so there's like a function to history, then anything that pushes away from that function, whatever it is, because everyone who believes history has a function seems to believe it has a different function. Anything that pushes away from that is going to be seen as like reactionary or regressive, instead of being evaluated from like what the people who are against it actually think. When many of the people who are against it are often more traditionalists, it's that they want their culture to endure, and they don't want it to be ablated. They don't want it to be subject to Aufhebung, which is transcending and abrogating at the same time. And that's a real concern.
It's so ironic though.
Keep going.
Because in England there's that mentality, but like then there's no funding of actually like having more foundational like teachings of English culture and the other cultures of the UK. That's another thing. I hate just the English dominance of the UK as an English person.
We have that same problem in the United States, where you have, for example, a lot of these conservative movements, or because conservative means a lot of things in the United States. You pick like 5 conservatives out of like a crowd, and you're going to find something to disagree with. But
yeah.
They oftentimes like don't actually have any kind of setup to help promote the culture that they want to be promoted in the first place. The whole thing is, my complaint is like they just want to outsource it to Uncle Sam to do the foundational work, when it's like, my guy, Uncle Sam's job is not to teach your kids morality. That's your job. So, like, if you send your kid to college and then they come out a raging Marxist, that's not the school's. That's no one's fault but you. You should have taught them your values. That way, when they were like confronted with values that disagree, they could actually know why they disagree. Why their values are different, and then come to a more what would you say, complete assessment for themselves. Because obviously some of them are going to go
overview.
A greater overview. Because like obviously some of them are going to go in and they're going to agree. But I've noticed a lot of kids when I'm going to use kids in a very general sense here. When they go to college, because I saw this when I was going to college. If the teacher was a bit more abrasive and a lot less tolerance of dissent, they would just honestly just put their head down. They wouldn't really look into the topic. They would just write the opposing side to pass the class. But what they were doing in doing so is they were actually constructing the opposition's argument in their own head when they didn't even have a reason for why they believed something in the first place. So even if they didn't agree with it and they didn't know why they didn't agree with it, and they couldn't defeat this own enemy in their head that they set up. I'd seen this happen quite a few times. It didn't exactly happen to me because I actually had a decent basis in philosophy when I went in there. So I actually... Most of my professors loved me, except for the sociology professor. He fucking hated me. I took a class. Well, there was one class I actually didn't want to take, but the teacher was actually pretty cool. It was a class on intersectionality, and I was straight up with the professor as soon as this began. I was like, "Look, the only reason I'm taking this course is that it is a course requirement. I do know a little bit about intersectionality already, and I don't see any reason to buy its premises." And I'm not going to pretend like I do buy it. I'm going to be honest with you. And you know what? He was a stand-up guy. He actually passed me with a 95 anyway. He didn't admit that I agree with it. The sociology professor, on the other hand, did begrudgingly let me pass as well. But that guy fucking hated me.
I was just going to say, like, listeners to this, like, for me, I know, like, on my end, I'm definitely would be considered very strongly left. Like, I have a lot of sentiments towards just personal liberty and freedom of people's beliefs and choices.
I mean, that's understandable, though. Again, it's because, like, obviously, there's freedom and liberty are goods. So it's like, it's understandable, like, that's why it's like, it depends on what your first principles are. Because tradition itself is also good, but in order for tradition to function as it's good, you have to understand why the tradition was set up in the first place. Because most traditions are...
I was going to say...
Keep going.
I was just going to say, like, for me, like, the core tenet for me is just simple. As long as you're not causing physical or mental harm to someone, live your life. I don't care.
Yeah, I would agree with that in general. But I do think that conversations about this stuff are often a little bit deeper than because then we get into the questions like what does harm mean specifically, and that's where you get into differences in agreement with that right there. And I do find these a lot. I do find these quite interesting because when you actually dig down into a lot of this stuff, a lot of the people that especially are seen as more maligned in the conversation actually aren't as bad as people think. They may be misinformed, but their intentions actually are fairly understandable. And if everyone could calm down, they could actually have a real conversation about these things. And I mentioned that because earlier, like yesterday, I was trying to make a comment asking for clarification in someone's YouTube channel. I was like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Could you please, what started this? And then someone jumped down my throat. I was like, calm down, my guy. I'm asking a question because I want to understand more.
Exactly. I was going to say that, like, I know, like, for example, another reason why I'd say I'm way more left than a lot of people is I just like indulging and engaging in new cultures and trying new things. I mean, how else am I meant to be the best self if I'm not engaging with stuff outside of myself?
That's a good point. That's why also, like, I'm going to be perfectly honest, because you were honest with me, and you said, you told me where you stand on this stuff. You're obviously a left-leaning person. I actually lean on the opposite side. I'm a fairly right person as well. I'm more right libertarian than conservative. I agree more with like paleo conservatives and like objectivists than anything else. But at the same time, it's like I don't really see like any reason to malign someone just because they're on the other side. We probably just have differences in like what we understand to be facts, and that's something you could just have a conversation about.
I mean, that's the issue. There's nothing wrong with being on different ends of the scale. The biggest issue comes from the tribalism that is forced by media and the publication of that sort of stuff.
Oh my god, agreed. When I was oh my god, sorry. Keep going.
I was just say, like, it's for example, I have a good friend I've known for many years who's about 20 years older than me, who's, in their 40s, who is a right-leaning Texan. And I may not agree really at all with him, but I still am a friend with him and engage with him because we have a mutual respect for each other's beliefs.
Yeah. There's an understanding that, look, even if we disagree on what is the good, we still have each other's good in our best interest.
Exactly. We have a mutual respect about the fact that even if we don't agree, we can still be adults.
Exactly. Oh my God. Like, I do have this issue sometimes with friends, because not friends per se, but like people on my side as well, where it's like I have to get people to calm the hell down sometimes, because it's like, look, I understand it's easy to turn these things into a good and evil binary, but it is just you're dealing with people, and people are flawed. So they just remember that, like, the person you're talking to has their own dignity. If they come out and like they're being a let's say if they come out and they're just like swinging like ad hominems and two quoquays at you, it's like, okay, yeah, you know what? You don't have to talk to this person. That's fair, because they're not being a reasonable person. But if they're like actually trying to have a conversation with you, and you have no reason to think that they're not trying to dig anything up on you, then it's like, yeah, sure. Like, you should be able to have a conversation with this person.
Well, it's like an example I'll give. Like, I love my mother, but she's someone who very much is quick to impatience with others. And I always make the point, like, you never know if someone's just having a bad day. You don't know what's going on in their life.
Yeah, exactly. And oh my God. I actually had a friend of mine. So this is where the whole thing with you have to be willing to dialogue with people you disagree with comes in. I had a friend of mine who was a former police officer, and he was at one point when I was working with him, genuinely considering esoteric Hitlerism to be potentially true. And I had to sit down with him and I talked to him. I'm like, okay, explain to me what you believe. I didn't try to fight him at first. I just asked him to tell me what it is he believes and why, because that makes people more receptive when you ask them, why do you believe what you believe? Because then they're more willing to hear you out because you're showing interest in them. And because of that, I ended up being like, okay, so I do have to figure out what's going on here. And so I went and actually took the time to research, not through secondary sources, but primary sources, National Socialism. Like, what did Rudolph Young say? What did the actual authors say? And I was able to learn enough about it to argue within his own framework and deconstruct it from outside using the internal tools of that system. And now he's not considered. Now he thinks National Socialism is dumb. But it's like you have to take the time to do that.
That's fair. I was going to mention, like, I know throughout this holiday, I had talked to one of my family members who wasn't that knowledgeable about this sort of stuff, and I had to explain to them essentially what fascism is because of the current political climate across the first world.
Yeah. And another thing is, like, too, that's why it's a good thing to stop and get people to explain what they're talking about. Because oftentimes the different, and obviously you and me have been talking philosophy, we're both aware of the fact that, like, different people use words in wildly different ways. So getting someone to stop and then articulate what they mean when they say certain things is really important, because it gives you a better understanding of what the hell they're actually saying and therefore what they believe.
Yeah.
So it's like
I'll say this, for example, when I say fascism, I'm not throwing it around willy-nilly. When I say, I use it in the definition that is typically widely associated with literary and historical accounts, that being, of course, Hitler's movement and all that, and Mussolini.
And see, I use the same word, but when I use the same word, I'm more restrictive in the use of the word, because I think there are more useful terms to cover the collective. I think it actually kind of hurts us when we ambiguate a term instead of specify it. So when I talk about fascism, I'm very specifically talking about a movement that is founded upon the principles of actual idealism. So I'm talking like Giovanni Gentile, Franco, Mussolini, because there are still people who believe in these things, even if they don't call themselves fascist and they use different words.
Yeah.
But because there's not really a reason to, in my opinion, ambiguate these terms. It's like, just because a Nazi wouldn't, under this definition, be a fascist doesn't mean that Nazism isn't still bad. It still is. They just become sister religions.
The unfortunate thing about fascism is there was never a clear written account of what it means.
Well, there actually was. Giovanni Gentile is the guy who actually invented the whole system. He actually pretty clearly outlines what he means when they speak of fascism. And it is actually fairly it is actually fairly clearly defined, which is why I'm like, personally, I think that the definition should be more narrow, but that's because I personally like specificity. I think specificity helps to lead us through.
Yeah, same here.
But I could also see where it's like there are times. One more time?
Because I was just going to say, let me correct myself real quick then, because I do agree. I didn't know that there was a clear definition, but I'm more so talking about the authoritarian fascism when I meant that.
Yes, and see, that's exactly my point, though. Is because if you say authoritarian, then you cover the entire gambit of like Stalinism, Hitlerism, of fascism. You cover, for example, third positionism, because those are all authoritarian movements. And so it gets all of them as a class. You could also call them, for example, Hegelians, because all of these draw from Hegel, even if they don't follow Hegel's precepts. So, because almost all of the people who founded these ideologies were students of Hegel for some reason. I don't know what the guy did, but it wasn't very good for society. But when we're talking about, like, again, specificity, it's like I don't like it when people call people Nazis unless they actually follow Nazism. Because that's a pretty heavy charge, and it should be a heavy charge. And if we make the charge vaguer, what we end up doing is we take away the power from what should be a serious charge. And that's why I personally think specificity is really important. And I think in general, over time, we might actually be doing damage to society if we're recklessly broad about these things, because all it's going to happen is be like, people are going to see people be called Nazis who aren't Nazis, and they're going to be like, oh, the word means nothing.
Exactly. Well, it's also a thing of like, it also makes people more defensive and lean more into those beliefs if you're calling them that, instead of engaging them on a narrative of trying to understand and trying to explain.
Yeah, I do think some of this is on purpose. I do think we have to treat people as individuals, but I do think there is a large contingent of people who want their opposition to be the thing that they're claiming they are, and that's why they claim them to be that thing, so that if they can frame that as the dialectical opposition to themselves, that they're, so odious to the person they're talking to, then most people won't really question it. They'll just move towards the thing that they were told is their opposite, because they hate the person that they're talking, is accusing them of these things.
Admittedly, for me, in terms of the more extremist end of my beliefs, it's like, when I hear stuff like that, I'm just like, it's, at the end of the day, just a ploy and game from the rich to distract the classes.
Yeah, I personally find class conflict theory to be unconvincing, but at the same time, it's like, there are very clearly ideologically motivated individuals, both on the left and the right, because, let's be fair, left and right doesn't really tell you anything. Like,
exactly.
If we're going to be perfectly honest, it's like, why is anarcho-capitalism and National Socialism both on the right when they have almost nothing in common with each other? They have. So I do think that, again, this whole left-right dichotomy thing is also more of a rhetorical tool than it is any kind of analytical tool, because, again, like, people are like, well, the Nazis allowed business in Germany. It's like, yeah, but there was also a party official who overrides any decision that goes against the party.
Yeah.
It's not like the companies are actually
and
free.
Restrictive to who could do it.
Exactly. So it's like, a lot of the claims that are made are just like factually incorrect when you actually go and you read first-person like accounts of these things, and it's like, clarity on these issues are kind of important, because those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And I don't exactly want to repeat these things.
I mean, in general, it's just like, I will admit, because like I said, it's just, I do feel like a lot of the problems are dictated by the rich to allow themselves to keep their power, and a lot of problems could be fixed otherwise.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like, for example, argue against that, because I think it is demonstrably, like, I think you can demonstrably show that a lot of the people who are incentivized to keep the people divided on these ideological lines, some of them are obviously fairly wealthy, but the reason that they do this is because it's, again, a ploy to grab power. It's not that they do this because they're rich, it just happens to be that in them being rich in these positions allows bad actors in those positions to leverage their
Exactly.
financial authority. It's like the whole
I
thing
mean,
with
in general, that's my biggest issue with like autocracy and all that is the fact it just incentivizes the worst of human avarice and greed.
I would agree with that too. Funny enough, the thing about like corporations is I don't really like corporations per se because, funny enough, it was the whole concept of a corporation was a syndicalist idea. The idea of like the corporation being an extension of the government into the market, which is already a red flag in my opinion. But the whole thing is like corporations shouldn't be allowed to go around and regulate the market as if they were a government. We do allow this for some reason. For example, with the duopoly between MasterCard and Visa. It's like, why does MasterCard and Visa get to tell Japan how people in Japan use their cards?
Exactly.
Like they're not part of the diet. It's the same thing in like the United States. It's like, but you're not Congress. You don't get to make these regulations. Why are you doing this?
Well, it's like, for example, I am a huge proponent of, democratic socialism. I think, because my problem is when, the bottom of society is suffering at the expense of the highest, it's just nah.
I think you mean like when the highest society is, wait. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I heard that in reverse. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. What's going on here? Oh. Sorry about that.
Because, for example, to use America as an example, like the constant suffering of employees, lack of benefits and time off and all that, at the expense of people being in the billionaires at that expense is just like, that should not be legal. That should not be right.
I mean, to be
Eat
fair,
the rich, take their money.
I mean, to be fair, there's also a lot of incestuous connections that reinforce this thing. Like, I know a lot of people like unions, but it's like, but unions are in bed with the corporations. Like most people don't really know. Like, for example, with the Pinkertons, everyone likes to bring up the Pinkertons as an example of corporate abuse. But the Pinkertons weren't the ones who were beating slags half to death for not cooperating with the strike. Like if you were part of those, if you didn't participate in the strike and you tried to go into the work, the union officials would beat you half to death, and so they literally would not let people go to work, even though these people weren't part of the union. But eventually this did lead to the corporation fighting back, not to protect its profits, but actually to protect the people just trying to come into work. So there's a lot of again issues with society that we don't really want to acknowledge. Like, as someone on the right, I'll obviously acknowledge that like corporations aren't necessarily good; they're not necessarily evil. You have to evaluate them on an individual basis. It's the same thing with the union. People have a right to unionize, but we also have to acknowledge that both of these abilities can be highly abused.
I mean, the biggest problem with unions is just the fact that many people don't actively engage with them.
Yeah, that is definitely, and also
typically a select few that go in a cohort typically.
Yeah, there's also the issue that unions don't protect good workers as much as they just protect all the workers, which is a bad thing because you don't want to conflate a good worker with someone who's just barely doing their job, if not even doing their job, because then that makes the entire, that makes the union itself look bad.
Like, admittedly, one belief I do have is that I do think the prescient pushing of individualism in Western media is a huge problem that's created a lot of the problems that we currently have in a lot of these societies.
Well, again,
I don't think individualism is inherently bad, but at the expense of everyone else, I do think it is.
So I think Aristotle probably has the best approach to this. The whole idea of virtue is the mean between two excesses. Like, obviously, like, you have a duty and an obligation to be self-interested. But you also have a duty and an obligation to, have care and compassion for the people around you. So, and the problem is a lot of modern ideologies, they lean way too far one or the other way. Returning back to the conversation we had beforehand, I had to explain to someone that fascism, the reason it's attractive is not because it's individualistic, but because if you actually read what the fascists wrote, they are altruists. The entire argument of fascism is that, and so I'll define it here because it might as well just do it right now since we're talking about it. So fascism is predicated under the idea of actual idealism, which is the idea that the human mind as a collective actually generates reality around us. So mankind as a collective is God, which is also why some people call it like state worship, is because they also define the state as the collective of all human activity. So they are literally identical. They just so. And the whole idea behind fascism is that if all of mankind under the state, which is the collective of all human activities, can be brought into alignment with each other, like the ultimate act of empathy, then we can, in a sense, remember that we are God and that we can actually remake the world and ourselves into a new perfected image. It is a strange thing that was really actually batted around in Spain and Italy for some reason. I don't know why anyone gave this any pause, but it was an altruistic. It actually did have an altruistic goal. The whole idea was we will make ourselves and our lives and everyone else's lives better if we do this. But the answer to that is you also have to take care of yourself. Like self-interest is a really good tool against collectivism because it reminds us that like if something is going to ask for us to die for it, we actually have to get something out of it, right?
Exactly.
And fascism can't offer that for one very specific reason, and none of these Hegelian ideas can, because in order to change something in its essence, like what makes it what it is, you fundamentally destroy it. Like if I change something like a chair and I change its essence, it's no longer a chair. The chair no longer exists.
Yeah.
This is what all of these dialectical processes that came from Hegel seek to do. They want to turn man into the Superman, into a god. You know, they won't say it outright, but you actually keep going.
I was just say, like, for me, that kind of reminds me of like a lot. Like, it seems almost sister to some of like Nietzsche's work.
Oh, it is
about the Ubermensch.
Oh, it is. That's why the Nazis, for example, used it. They didn't agree with everything Nietzsche said, but the whole idea of radically transforming what you are through human activity is definitely a Nietzschean idea. Nietzsche didn't come up with it; he inherited it from an older tradition. But the fascist, the Nazi, the orthodox Marxists, I don't know about like some of the newer Marxist ideas, but they all have this idea of changing man in his essence into something new. For example, in Marxism, there was the whole idea of like property is something that estranges man from himself, and that's a claim about the essence of man. We have in obviously the Nazi idea is actually just a Hegelian reinterpretation of Norse mythology. It's actually really funny if you actually go and you do a beat by beat analysis. It's like what are the soldiers? Why did they go berserk? Oh, because they're berserkers. What is world ice theory? Oh, it's Niflheim meets Muspelheim. Again, the ancient cosmogony. Why is it that why is death so highly prized? Well, it's because what was his name? Rudolf Jung, the guy who actually founded the movement, was very clear. Their god is the All-Father, i.e. Odin, the chooser of the slain. It actually makes a lot of sense when you start like piecing this stuff together. But their whole goal is to, again, change man into the Superman, to change man in what he is. And Eric Voegelin pieced it together quite well. The reason why, after the revolution, the death of God inevitably turns to the murder of revolutionary man is not because of the theism itself. It's because to change something in what it is to destroy it. And the whole project that these people have is to change man in what he is into something else.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Like, I love this sort of conversation. I find it so personally fulfilling, but I just hate that it's basically like negatively viewed in the entertainment sphere.
Oh, I agree. I did have this conversation about like a while ago when Shuon had released her video on like people being absolutely ghoulish about like the death of Charlie Kirk. It was a guy I didn't really pay attention to when like he was alive, to be perfectly honest. And I talked my reaction to her video was me explaining all of this stuff in the modern context, because all of these presuppositions are hidden in a lot of conversations that are had. It's not just on the left, but the left does have this, but the right also has this too. It's like the whole thing with the whole Bush era idea of exporting democracy to all people. That's a Hegelian idea.
Mhm.
Like Hegel believed that the state was the agent of God in the world, and that it was the duty of the Prussian state to export the perfect state out to all peoples. Again, because it's a Hermetic idea. And that's effectively what the whole thing of the idea of exporting democracy to people who don't want democracy is fundamentally about. We have the perfect system, and now it is not our job to progress the dialectic, but since we have succeeded in finalizing the dialectic, now it's our job to export it to everyone, even if they don't want it.
Hmm. Like, to go a bit back on it, like, I will say for me, like, I do really respect the Japanese society and their general, societal norms. Because, like, for example, the fact that they have a really clean, hygienic society, they don't really litter. It's one of the things I very much envy myself.
Uh-oh.
Root
Sorry.
Surge.
Sorry about making the conversation derail. You have a lovely day.
Bye bye.
Oh, have I had my little thing on the... Oh my god, I should have turned that off. Dr. Gons. We meet again!
Hey, just hello. How's it going?
It's going good so far. I had like three flops of interaction and then one successful one.
Oh,
So how about you? How's it been for you?
it's been okay. I just saw Duo for the first time. That was really cool. How was the rest of your day?
Well, my day has been good so far. Can't really complain, to be perfectly honest. Got to watch some Vtubers like Mince Fantome and Doki Bird, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, mostly in clips, so I haven't been watching the live streams. Was drawing while talking. Yeah, so. Ooh, I gotta ask, who is Atlas Anarchy?
Atlas Anarchy is a VTuber that is like a sheet of paper.
Oh, I think we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot the name. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't watch them that often, but they're cool.
Fair enough. So anything interesting happen on your end?
Not much. I haven't been here for a long time.
Ah,
I
that's
got
fair.
someone to talk me about I think Hawaiian food.
Hawaiian food?
Yeah,
Oh,
was interesting.
fair enough. I've never eaten
Simple
Hawaiian food.
to. It looks simple to make. I saw this one called Loco Moco. That is like, I think it's Hawaiian. I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's like a hamburger patty with rice and a fried egg. It looks simple to make.
Fair enough.
Might try it one day. How about you? What have you been up to other than chatting with people?
Well, I've also been drawing while chatting. But
Nice.
I gotta pay attention because I think me drawing and not paying attention to the clock got me accidentally booted out of a conversation. Not because of anything wrong, but just because I got to look at the clock.
That happens to me as well. So, what have you been drawing?
Well, I drew a hand petting a taco. So one of the Ina fan characters.
Like the one by Joel J.
Hololive.
Oh, that's that one. I think I haven't heard of that one. That it's a VTuber, right? I think I haven't heard of them think the ones from Hololive that I'm familiar with are Iron Mouse, maybe? I know that's Bijojo.
I was about to say that's Bijojo.
I don't keep up that well with the agencies.
That's fine. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people who mostly keep up with indie VTubers.
Yeah, me too.
I'm one of them actually. My Oshi is an indie, not a you know.
Mine as well. Mine is called Kuroma. It's an artist who makes 3D models.
Oh, nice. There's a couple artists I watch who also have VTuber, or at least they have an avatar. They may not be a VTuber per se. Giratia comes to mind. What'd you say his name was? Or their name was?
Kuroma.
Chroma, okay.
Kuroma with a K, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yeah, I really recommend. They're really good. Well, it was nice seeing you. Have fun and
Likewise.
you.
You have a lovely day.
Ooh, boot was a good weapon. Hello.
Hello there. Ooh, what are you playing?
Excuse me, a game called Hole.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just trying to find my. Oh, there it is. To the microwave!
Interesting. Is there a reason the microwave is floating?
And also doing this, and also opening a black hole into reality. Oh, well.
It's like interesting.
Good. They got a majority of headshot kills, though. That's pretty good.
Fair.
Alright, got our task down, so let's go over to Dolores, and let's see what... Yep. Damn it. Over here. Yep. Hey, Dolores. Alright, guess we got more memory banks to steal. Alright, time to show these AI bros who the fuck I am. Funny enough, this game was not made with any AI, thank God.
Fair enough.
Then again, I hate AI. Almost as much as I hate people.
at least they're consistent, I guess, right?
Yep. Fucking hate clankers.
I actually really do find that word funny.
Clanker!
Right? Oh god, he dropped the hard R with that one.
I mean, they're clankers. What you expect? They're not even human. They're literally opposite of human. They're man-made.
Right? Except when Neurosama pops up, in which case it's like, we call you a clanker.
Or BT or R2.
Right?
This is a butt-free household. Just BT. Yo, what's up? Summer clanker! God, I'm going to hell.
Oh! That just cracked my spine.
Hey, at least it didn't crack wrong.
Right? Oh my god.
Because this is what it usually sounds like when I try to pop my back. Just.
Don't hurt yourself there.
If I crack it right, it's usually just.
Okay then. Not what I expected.
When you crack it right, it's heaven. You just get right.
Yeah, you have two possible destinations. One of which to avoid at all costs, right?
What, the painful one or the... Like I say, sometimes it cracks just perfectly, you know what I mean?
Right? Oh, I heard that one.
Sorry, I'm just allergy is still kicking my ass though.
Fair.
When allergy season's just out, my allergies are kicking my ass. In general, you know.
Yeah. I know that there's definitely periods of time when certain pollens are in the air that it's like, oh my god, I can't breathe.
So just turned off the oxygen in my lungs. What the fuck?
Oh my god. The ventilation system no longer functions.
Yeah. Ooh, that is cool. Oh, just look at some cool tech stuff. Huh. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good day. Hello?
Yeah, sorry.
Flashbang. Have a good one.
You too. You have a lovely day.
Stand by. You are a guest on the Kara Carousel show.
We are live, it seems.
What up?
Not much. Just vibing for the most part. Failing vibe checks, passing vibe checks.
Wait, did you run into the guest?
Oh, the Eldritch Horror one?
No.
Oh, wait, there was a... Oh, I thought you were talking about like the last time we talked.
No, I already know who you talking. I mean, no, I'm not talking about Senshi. I'm talking about the guest today.
Wait, we have a guest today? I never checked that shit. I just look when people are on.
Yeah, there's a guest today.
I gotta look this up now. Who's the guest today?
Her name is... I've been talking about it basically all day. Rattles.
She a snake?
Nope, she is a cat.
Interesting. I never would have gotten that.
Yeah. So she's doing like background checks on people. So I'm like, uh-oh.
Background checks. That's gonna be
I don't know, yeah. So she's basically checking your social media, and I guess I don't know what she's doing, but we'll see.
She's gonna have
that is if I even get matched with her. I haven't matched with her yet.
I kind of want to get matched with her now, only because my socials do not look like most VTuber socials. I talk about fucking everything. That's gonna be interesting.
She'll probably be bored out of her mind then, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Dirt on you.
I don't know. I can be pretty fucking heterodox on my on my social medias.
Okay, and good lord, did my model look so good. I'm looking at a picture of the upcoming outfit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
When's the debut, if I might be able to ask?
I don't know yet because I ain't got it yet.
Oh, fair enough.
She just gave me. She drew me a sketch, and I was like, "That's perfect. Run that shit. All right. Refine the art and rig it and send it to me." Should take her, I believe, 2 weeks. I think maybe. I think that's her turnaround time somewhere. I don't know. I need to ask her.
That's a lot better than some people out there making models.
Well, no, all she's doing is adding on to this one.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
It's just an add-on. Yeah. It's literally just an extra outfit.
Okay,
she already has the frame and everything, so all she's gonna do is just. I mean, she already has like the actual frame, so all she's gonna do is just take these off and put some new clothes on.
Fair enough.
That's basically it. It's nothing too fancy, and it'll be there'll be some toggles in there. So I might wear that more often.
Fair enough.
You know what? I might make it a redeem just for oh my
I gotta ask, is it like a specific style that you were shooting for this new outfit, or like a specific type of thing?
Classy bimbo.
Okay, fair enough. I was not expecting that.
I can show you the character sheet.
I appreciate the honesty. It's like straight to the core.
Classy bimbo. This is it right here.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. No, ain't nothing too fancy. We're here classy bimbo.
Fair enough. Understandable. Exactly as it says on the tin.
Yeah, a little bit of not you know. She's not. I mean, it's not trashy or anything. It's just she got like she's got to go all night on the town.
It's a good design. I just didn't expect the phrase. I didn't expect the phrase "classy bimbo."
Yeah, the actual. When I named the outfit, I named it Bimbo Cara. Literally, it's her bimbo outfit.
Fair enough. Oh my god, that one had me reeling for a moment. It's like out of all the descriptions I expected, that was not one. But
like it's Bimbo Cara. It's a bimbo outfit. That's literally. I think that's what I named it. Let me double check. I believe that's what I named it. Yep, I sure did. Bimbo outfit. I double check and look. Yeah, bimbo outfit.
Fair enough. That is definitely the most earnest thing I've heard so far in this VupeChat experience.
Yeah, like bimbo outfit. It's a bimbo outfit.
I
might have to do another one where she's got a little bit more where fishnets on. Oh yeah, you know what? All right, off to Shein on another outfit.
Fair enough.
Where the information for this outfit was. Most of the stuff you can buy on Shein.
Interesting.
This entire outfit you can buy on Shein. And no, I do not pink aviators, Millie. We're not giving pink aviators.
What in the world is an aviator?
Glasses. Aviator glasses. They're real. It's hard to describe what they are, but they're real. They're real. Like the lenses are really big.
Are they the circular ones?
They're real cool looking. Yeah, they're like real circular ovals, kind of like. Watch the movie Top Gun. You'll probably see them.
Hold on. Is this the style of glasses that Rev says Desu has?
No, not those.
Okay.
I know who. That's bad. I know who Rev is.
Hold on. Big round glasses. Hold on.
No. They're not like. Just look up Top Gun glasses, I guess. Or if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a pro wrestling fan, Arn Anderson, he wears them.
Fair enough. Okay, these things. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. They're like aviator, like freaking.
They got like the two bridges, the one straight and the one curved.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, I believe so. Somewhere around there. Let's see. It's hard to describe what they are.
That's
kind of what they
are. I write fiction in my spare time, and I'm like, I have no idea how I would describe this. To be perfectly honest, I think I'd have to describe like two nose bridges, like one straight at the very top and then one curved.
Yeah, just look up Top Gun, Tom Cruise Top Gun glasses, and yeah, you'll probably get that.
What do they call them? An aviator? Oh, wait, okay. Okay, so
aviator.
Okay, so this is the kind of glasses I was looking for, but these do look better than the ones that was originally presented to me when I looked them up.
Okay. All right. You know what aviator glasses are now.
I've been learning a couple things this stream.
Yeah, we were the only reason we were talking about aviators is because I was playing City of Heroes last night with a loyal viewer in the chat, Millie Bo Billy. Shout outs to you. She wanted. I made her a superhero in the game, and we put aviator glasses on her.
Fair enough.
So yeah, even though she's a brute that runs in the front line and punches people, she wears aviator glasses doing it.
I mean, look, man, if a superhero comes up to me and they've got glasses, I'm going to assume they're a badass, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, exactly. No matter the size or gender.
It's like, what do you mean that you're out here fighting supervillains and you have a pair of glasses on? Like,
yeah, I might have to get aviators on another outfit, maybe. But yeah, we might have to go. I might have to go on Shein for another outfit. My design artist is gonna be. I'm paying her college fund. Jesus Christ. $100 for a character sheet.
I mean, to be fair, the dream of an artist, or at least it used to be the dream of an artist, was to have a patron. So you know,
I'm kind of. I mean, I guess I mean, she has other stuff, but yeah, freaking yeah, she's kind of she's actually working on a new outfit now.
Oh, Shein is a fashion brand. Okay.
Yeah, Shein is a fashion website. Yeah, that's you. I'm sorry, I didn't know if you knew what Shein was.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
She has clothes.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I mostly keep to academic topics, so if there's anything fashion related, I have no fucking clue what it is, unless it has something to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is Shein? It's a website that has clothes. So. But yeah, the majority of stuff you can buy on Shein, like for this outfit right now. The most expensive part would probably be these shoes, because they're technically sneaker heels.
I've never heard of a sneaker heel. That's actually an interesting combination.
They look like but yeah, I can show you somebody. Shout outs to Peach Chai Latte, the person that drew the little plushie here. She did the cosplay challenge. I have a little cosplay challenge. Let me see. Let me show you what she looks like with the outfit on. If I can find her fucking, where the hell is she?
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah. This is her doing the cosplay challenge. All right, there you go. Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep, that's her doing. She did the whole outfit to a T. Freaking awesome.
Is that the thought process behind using Shein to get the items? Is that in principle you could people could cosplay the character?
Exactly. Make it easy.
I think they did that with like early Ruby, to be perfectly honest, too. I think that was the whole point.
People can kind of. I mean, the most expensive thing are the shoes, but yeah, hey, you can cosplay as Kara. People know who you are.
Honestly, that's a brilliant design move, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, keep it. I mean, I didn't really have. I mean, I just thought it looked cool. I'm like, all right, what looks good on an elf chick? I'm like, all right, we're putting these pants on. We're gonna put those shoes on, and I'm gonna get this top. And I'm like, here, draw that for me, please. And then when she had the character sheet, I was like, God damn, she looks good. And then I gave it to my art mama. And I'm like, here, draw that. And I'm like, all right, and there you go. And bow.
You ever consider a cheapao?
A what?
A cheapao.
A cheapao?
Yes.
You're wearing right now?
Okay, so you know what that means. Sorry, I had a bunch of people.
But I mean,
there's a.
No, I gotta show off. I gotta show off the goodies.
Well, it is very form-fitting. That's why I was like, hold on. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. Right?
I gotta show off the goodies when I got the freaking outfit on.
Fair enough.
I mean, gotta show a little bit of skin.
Yeah, I don't really know that much about like fashion, so I'm like, interesting.
Neither do I. I just thought it looked good. I'm like, you know what? That looks good. All right.
Oh my God!
I can see me dating somebody that looks like that. Look like I'm about to go to the mall.
Oh my God! That reminds me of like a meme I saw a while ago, where it was like the one guy like, please learn music theory, and the Chad guy was like, no, I will let my ear guide me as he's learning how to play music.
It's like music theory is hard, especially if you're doing like production and stuff. Oh my God, you gotta learn core music progressions and stuff. Oh.
But yeah, I got that Chad energy here of like, please learn fashion theories. Like, no, my eye shall guide me.
Like, if it looks good, I'm putting it on her.
Right?
If it looks good for me, I'm putting it on it. I don't care about color and freaking. I just thought it looked good. Like, I think go with that.
I think I do have one book on fashion, funny enough, but it's not for an American fashion. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's let's see. Did I move it again? I might have moved it to a different spot. see. It's filmography, manga theory. Here
I
it is.
need a Vegas showgirl outfit. There
Right.
you go.
Found it.
Vegas
So
showgirl Kara.
there is a essay apparently by Jane Mai An Win. I actually disagree with a lot of her analysis, but it's called "So Pretty, Very Rotten: Comics and Essays on Lolita Fashion and Cute Culture." So they're talking about kawaii culture. It was an interesting read. I disagree with a lot of what she says, but it was definitely an interesting thing to see people talk about, like Lolita fashion in detail. That's about the only fashion style I know anything about besides like the T-Pow.
Okay.
And a little bit about the dirndl. I do know about the dirndl. Actually, you might want to look up the dirndl. That might work.
What? How do you spell that?
Oh, I'll send it to you. Sure.
Dirndl.
Yep.
You said what the heck is a dirt? Oh, what? That's how you spell DR. Hold on. What the heck? It's probably it's a good thing it ain't no browser on here. Freaking what is that? A dirndl. Oh, that is where's this from?
Like Germany and Austria.
Some like a barmaid dress.
Kind of. You know what? Actually, that's a connection I've never made before.
Hey, look, I mean, freaking, oh my, you know what? Hold on a second. All right, let me write this down. Hold on. Dirndl. All right, we may have to get that. It might be a new outfit. Hold on, with some pigtails. There you go. All right, we're good. Barmaid Kara. There we go. That's the new outfit that we just came up with, thanks to you. All right, Barmaid Kara.
The only reason I remembered that. The only reason I remembered that is because I looked to my side and was like, oh wait, I forgot to put my contrast CD. Oh wait a minute, Steve's. There was the dirndl that she was wearing in that one music video.
Now, what color dirndl should we wear? Hold on, and it's gotta be tight too. Gotta be real small.
I mean, there's a lot of threads for tightening on those.
We got. Oh yeah, we gotta. Okay, yeah. Gotta go mini on this one. Yeah. Show off all the good. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can work with this. Okay, yeah, a dirndl. Okay. I would have to change my hair though. I would have to have like pigtails.
I mean, possibly. I don't know. There's probably more like
wind pigtails.
Honestly, you could probably mix the toggles too. Like, there's no reason you couldn't have the pigtails with a different outfit too.
No, well, for the dirndl, you gotta have it with the pigtails. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work.
Fair enough. I'll let you be the judge of that. I don't know anything about fashion.
A dirndl with pigtails. Yeah, that might. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's like as soon as you said, as soon as I looked at it, I'm like, it's a barmaid's dress. What they got at freaking Look, the women on these pictures aren't exactly stacked on here, so you know you're not really. Oh, there's a Swiss dirndl. Okay, all right, yeah, we can work with this. I think. Yeah, we can. Okay, we'll figure it out.
I mean, the dirndl has like persisted, like much like the T-Pow has persisted in time for a reason. It is a really good outfit.
Yes, it is. It shows off enough, but not too much.
See, it is.
Show a little bit, but not too much of it. All right, so so we got dirndl. All right, we're gonna write that down. Dirndl Kara outfit possible. All right, we're literally writing that down. Okay. All right, a dirndl. Yep, traditional Swiss. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'd probably wear that on this model, maybe. But we will see. We're coming up with more ideas.
Yeah, I'm currently looking through some of the. I'm currently looking through some of like the art notes that I have to see if there's like anything else that might meet that particular criteria. Definitely not that one. Let's see.
Okay. All right. So no dirndl for you.
I didn't say no dirndl. My notes on on my Canadian fashion popped up. Like, yeah, definitely not that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Back
Back during
like the Lolita stuff.
Oh no, my Canadian is very different. They did have the frilly dress that reached all the way down to like the feet. But the Mycenaeans were an ancient culture that they covered the back, shoulders, arms, butt, and legs down to the feet. They did not cover the chest, though.
Oh. Okay.
It's a very visually striking fashion style, to be perfectly honest. Well, I mean, they did actually cover the chest when the woman in question was pregnant, so, you know.
Hey, okay.
We don't really know why that's the case, because like a lot of we don't really have anything written to go by. We just have their art. Like, it's a very common theme, is like the very specific type of fashion. The guys didn't wear very much, to be perfectly honest. Like mostly loincloths and funny headdresses.
Right. Oh, well, all right. Well, we learned something new today. And, yeah, you might have to dig a dirndl now. All right, well, good seeing you again.
Likewise, you have a lovely day.
All righty.
Hello there.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going for... Oh, Kamai. Interesting.
Yeah. Do you know about Kamai because of Age of Empires? I see. Okay.
Well, I have played Age of Empires, but I actually served alongside Kamai, ethnic Kamai soldier.
I see. And like way back when, or like was it recent?
Oh no, we went to basic training in AIT together.
Okay.
Like it wasn't. We didn't go to war together, but like we actually trained together back in the day. So I just noticed that I haven't seen Kamai on anyone else's profiles. That just stuck out to me immediately.
Yep, I know. We're a rare species of human, I suppose.
Well, I mean, that's not what I'm insinuating.
No, but we are. That's what I'm insinuating.
Okay, fair enough. It definitely has a beautiful script. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might be the only.
I can't read it, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I might be the.
Yeah, my parents never taught me. Right, I grew up in the States, so you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just forced English. Parents disappointed that I don't know the language, right?
Actually, that kind of reminds me of my grandmother's. Like, you're Hispanic. Why don't you speak Spanish? Like, I wonder why. I never learned how to speak Spanish. It's really a mystery, eh?
Yeah, a group of white people. I was like, what am I supposed to do?
Oh my god!
It's true. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, actually, you know what? I'm interested. I'm curious now. Is there a Duolingo for Kamai? I know there is for Spanish. I don't think there is either. Sorry,
you got on your.
Okay.
Simpsons. All right, that's cool. Well, we love the Simpsons around here.
It's a great show.
It's clear and yellow. You've got juice there, fellow. That's cool. Oh, sorry, let me actually read this. Search for a girl with eyes like autumn wave particles. Have you found her yet?
No.
Good luck. I'm looking for a white-haired VTuber.
Fair enough.
Good luck in both of our searches, I suppose. That's cool. Let's see. So Age of Empires. Age of Empires is a weird one. Not a lot of people I know play RTSs anymore.
I mean, to be fair, I grew up with that game. I'm not very good at it. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Oh, no, I'm terrible. You know what? So yeah, I was on the testing team for that game, right? So I was in charge of localization. Yeah, I was a localization tester on that game. I was like, I sucked at that game, but you know. So any issues in that game, I'm sorry, but hopefully it works well.
I mean, the game. There's a reason I still play it, right?
Fair enough. It's based on the original code, right?
But yeah, it's like I just checked Duolingo. Yeah, it's not on there.
Yeah, of course it's not. Wait, is Vietnamese on there? I'm pretty sure
Yeah, Vietnamese is on there.
So yeah, and then I think they have what Cantonese but not Mandarin, or is it the other way around?
They have Mandarin.
but not
I don't think they
Cantonese.
have Cantonese
Okay,
on
they
here.
don't have Cantonese. They
Yeah.
don't have Cantonese, but they do have Mandarin.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the Mandarin is the Beijing dialect.
Mm.
I
don't
haven't
know
checked
exactly,
yet,
right?
but
They use the big city, right? I don't know. I gotta figure out new languages to learn. I think. It's like I feel like a Chinese language would be really, really optimal to learn.
Yeah.
Maybe because all the suppliers are in China, right?
Possibly, I don't know. I know some of the stuff we have like comes mainly from China, and some of the stuff we have mainly comes from Taiwan. It depends on what it is, though. Like computer chips mostly get sourced from Taiwan, for example. This is one of the reasons why.
As a VTuber, right? As a VTuber, you get all your supplies, right? If you get your custom stuff, it comes from China.
Oh, possibly.
And it's cheaper to go through the Chinese suppliers because, like, I think they have like the smallest MOQs and whatnot.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I didn't even. I took one look at the pricing on some of this stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'll just rig myself a PNG.
Anyways, have a good one.
You too. You have a lovely day. Cookie Usagi or Usagida.
Cosmic Otaku, welcome in.
Hello there.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Hello there.
I see you're live.
Please do your self-introduction. Thank you. Yes, I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and Ethereum.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, Bunny Mage, the least chaotic Bunny Mage. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm the least chaotic.
I don't know what VTuber Expo means, to be perfectly honest.
No, it's perfectly fine. So I'll do a self-introduction.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Heavy Max with least chaotic Pink Bunny Mage Cookie Usagida, play tactical mecha and fighting games, and I also do VTuber events across my home turf. If you're a VTuber and you want to do events across my home turf, feel free to contact me. Nice to meet you.
Fair enough. I will definitely keep that in mind, by the way, I guess. So, do you want me to introduce myself now?
Yeah, feel free to.
Okay, so I'm a Cosmic Otaku. I do a lot of niche streams. So like I do a couple like video game playthroughs, you know, like the old school stuff. But I also do more analytical reaction content. So like I do reaction content, but it's not so much as like my first impression as much as it is more about trying to get a deeper understanding of the subject matter of the thing that I'm looking at. So.
Oh, no worries. Also, thank you so much, Asu. Take care. So, yeah, that's awesome. Nice to meet you. Okay, so you say that you watch, like, you do, like, analytical anime content. So what are the anime that you usually like to analyze?
So it's not anime per se. For example, a lot of my content is similar to. Okay, so a lot of the content, especially recently, since I'm moving into reaction content, I didn't want to do reaction content, but it's just if I'm going to actually increase my productivity, I kind of have to do reaction content. Is a lot more in line with like leaflet and Kyosha style reactions. But as far as anime, I did do an analysis of one anime, which was Darling in the Franxx, and it was mostly a defense of Darling in the Franxx from a philosophical perspective as actually having something really important to say.
I see. Well, that's awesome.
See, how long ago was that? Because I released it before the new. It was like 3 years ago. Not 3 years ago. 3 weeks ago. I can't talk for some reason. Let's see. If my computer will stop crashing on me, right? we are experiencing scuff.
No, it's okay. You take care.
Yeah.
It's all good.
If you would like to check it out, it's the first. At any point, you know, I don't really, you know, it's my first attempt at a long form essay. So that I was definitely swinging to the wind with this one.
I see. I see.
But how about you?
Basically for me, I just mainly play tactical and mecha games. So my favorite games, I love to play tactical games. I love to play mecha and fighting games. But while I'll be playing mecha, I'll be doing a Gundam stream. So yeah,
Super Robot Wars?
pretty awesome. Not Super Robot Wars. Gundam Next Plus.
Fair enough. No, I was asking, have you played Super Robot Wars?
I have not played it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's see, what do you got here under the anime section? I'm actually curious. Let's see. Death Note, that's good. Naruto, actually never finished that. Sailor Moon's a good choice. My Hero Academia is a solid choice. Never seen Demon Slayer. I don't really have much to say on Attack on Titan, to be perfectly honest. Everything that Candy said about... Huh?
I see. No worries.
Let's move this. But I guess, I guess one thing I can say is, I rigged the PNG myself in Illustrator, so.
Awesome! That looks amazing.
Thank you. I actually got the idea for the design from Panty and Stocking.
Oh, that anime! That anime was so good. Did you watch season 2?
Oh yeah, I watched season 2. I thought season 2 was better than season 1, to be perfectly honest.
I see. But yeah.
Hello there. We meet again.
Hi. Hey, hello there. And yes, it's been a while. I know I don't really go to VupeChat a lot, so yeah, I get it. It's been a while.
It's fine. You gotta make, you gotta have time to do it, or also the drive. Like last time VupeChat had an event, I had to do something else, so it's like, you can't always be on this thing, obviously. And if you were always on this thing,
that's true.
It kind of get a little repetitive with the recordings, right?
That is true. I mean, I don't often stream VupeChat nor record it. Like sometimes, like very rarely, because I think at the time that it comes out, it's either I'm asleep or I'm playing a game. I think the last few events I was not here because it was just during work or sleep. I don't really remember what I was doing, but I was like not doing this. Yeah, it's okay though. It's not a problem. That's why I come in here just to chill out, just to talk with everyone I can meet, those kind of things.
Fair enough. I'm so glad I did not crash, because my entire computer just like froze up. It's like, uh-oh, what's going on now?
But it's fine. That's good.
Like your audio came through fine, but like everything else, uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
It's okay.
So what have you been up to?
I've been playing Elden Ring, Night Rain. It's so fun. I just recently finished a character's entire storyline there.
Fair enough. I haven't played Elden Ring.
And it's okay. I hope you tried one day. I mean, Elden Ring was my very first Souls-like game, so I then started researching for the rest of the older games, and I'll be real, I'll just stick with Elden Ring, with how janky the first Dark Souls 1 and 2 is. 3 got better, but people say it doesn't look us, so I don't even really know.
Fair enough.
Not my place to stay. I just enjoy the entire story and lore. I mean, Bloodborne looks pretty cool, but they never imported it to the Steam, so I'll never play it. And I don't have a console to play it.
Fair enough.
What about you? What have you been up to?
Well, I started doing more reaction content just because it's easier to produce than like larger projects. Like for example, I did actually release a video of explaining the rules to a board game I invented. I have to wait a little bit before I can actually start producing the board game per se. But I have already play tested it with someone who has whooped my ass in my own creation multiple times.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The person in question is very, very good at game theory, and even though he couldn't tell you shit about it, he has an intuitive understanding of it, which is much more than I have, even though I might be able to explain it. Right? The intuitive understanding is more effective. But Yeah. Other than that, I've done. I've released a. Actually, it has been more than 3 weeks since we last talked. If I remember correctly, so that means I actually released my first long form video essay.
Oh my gosh.
So that was
That's been a while, yeah.
That was a pain in the ass to do because I hate video essay. It's not that I hate video essay. I hate using what is it, Premiere Pro. I fucking hate Premiere Pro and video editing. But yeah, and I finally got off my chest something I wanted to say about anime per se, but it was specifically about Darling and the Franxx because I had a lot to say about that series. Because it turns out actually I'm in the minority position of I think this anime is really fucking good.
Oh, don't get me wrong. You're talking to someone who just enjoys anime, doesn't have any like deeper understanding or drive to. But when it comes to Monster and Freerun, because I enjoy Freerun's little mundane tidbits because it shows us time received by someone who ages slowly. And in Monster, shows us a doctor's failed. Well, I guess it's about morality and choices that they make. And I think for all the animes that really creep you out, it'll be Monster's concept of a normal person having to cave into darkness and the terrible moralities of life and death, and how they had to adapt to it just so that they can be equal on the terms of someone psychotic, if that makes sense. I don't know. That was crazy. That ride of watching all episodes, all 70 episodes, just to understand why they did it to cliffhanger is still eating me up to today.
Yeah, I've read Monster. I've never actually seen Monster.
Oh, wow.
It is a good story. Another one, if you like Monster, I would suggest Pluto. Both the manga and the anime adaptation are good.
Pluto, wasn't this recently released as an anime with 8 episodes? I think I have seen it. The one kind of like made by the same director of Astro Boy, right?
Yes. Well, it is an Astro Boy story.
Oh my god.
The Mighty Atom is Astro Boy. It's just his Japanese name.
Ah, that's why they. You know what? I thought it was like an AU or like some sort of like.
It kind of is. It's a retelling of a specific story arc in the original Astro Boy story called the World's Mightiest Robot arc.
That's why. Oh yeah, I watched it. It was good. It was crazy. Like, I think it was all about life again, creations, the whole law of robotics and how they treat humans, vice versa. It's really reminding me of Animatrix. Like, you know, Animatrix is already wild plot on its own.
I haven't seen that movie I haven't seen that show in ages.
It's crazy. You know, sometimes it shows up in your algorithm and you see the soldier getting ripped out, the whole sky getting darkened out, the whole human experimentation and the whole studying the mind and how they created the Matrix. I mean, it's late, but I can't really think much about it. But that's pretty much the things I think about in terms of, what parts of anime you think nobody talks about, but really made an impact in history in a way, but people kind of forget about it because, it's an anime. You know, people, the moment they see cartoon or animation as a medium, they just downplay its meaning. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, fair enough. And also, if like, it depends on the anime too. Because sometimes, sometimes even an obvious meaning is just completely lost on people, which is kind of the reason why I made my video essay on Darling and the Franxx. Because Darling and the Franxx was not exactly hard to figure. It was not exactly hard to understand, and yet there's a lot of people who just did not understand it. And I'm like, my guy, the show is about as subtle as a brick to the face.
something, fight their enemies, they purify it or whatever, and it keeps getting harder and harder, and then they had to leave the planet and sacrifice themselves because they had to become the weapon in order to save the rest of humanity. They'll be reborn. Yeah, there's another anime that's similar to that. I'm trying to remember what it was.
There's probably a couple of them.
I'll be real. Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's ending was so similar.
Well, the thing is, Darling and the Franks, the whole conflict is just a way to explore what they actually are concerned with, which is the nature of love. It is a romantic drama. Love is the driving force in the story, and that's why obviously at the very end, Sterlitzia takes on her wedding dress form. There's actually a reason for that. Because Verm represents a very real impulse in human history and society. It's a Gnostic impulse, the impulse to remove yourself from the concrete and remove yourself from reality and to live in a abstraction. There's actually a lot that Verm has to draw from, historically speaking. It's actually kind of astounding how much work they seem to have put into making Verm as a character per se. But the biggest weapon against the Gnostic impulse is, incidentally, family. It's a good family. It's marriage. It's marriage. It is living, having something to ground you in the concrete. That's why the ultimate thing that ended up having to destroy Verm, who was a literal psychic vampire, is important, because in most dystopias you'll find that obviously it's a political thing, right? Because Darling and the Franks is also a dystopia. It drew heavily from A Brave New World and Plato's Republic, but the villain isn't a dictator. The dictator was just a face of something else that was deeper. It was a spiritual conflict. Verm is a spirit. He comes from a world more ancient than human beings. He has no body. He is a pure intellect. So the whole thing is cutting to the spirit. The whole story actually cuts to the spiritual root of the totalitarian and Gnostic impulse. And its thesis is that love, friendship, and family are actually those things that help you to live in the real and accept reality for what it is. That's also why they had to die at the end too, because you've obviously seen the show. Is the promise you make in marriage is till death do us part. So the marriage itself has to be fulfilled to its promise to actually function in the way it does in the story. And
it reminded me of.
Keep going.
I can't remember the show. Do you know that show that was kind of a thing back in 2010 or something, or 2015?
Oh, there's a couple of them. You have to be more specific.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Okay, there was a mecha samurai. There was a bunch of girls who were doing all these really cool Matrix stuff.
Oh, I never actually watched the show, but I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
Sucker Punch. I think it's called Sucker Punch, I think. Hold on.
Oh, are we talking about a movie? Like a live action movie?
Yeah, Sucker Punch.
That is Sucker Punch,
so it was a 2011 film, Sucker Punch. Yeah, that one. The whole movie was basically like a metaphor. People didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so basically that. The whole Darling and the Franks is kind of like a metaphor then.
Oh, yeah, no, the whole thing is allegorical. Even down to the I hate boys.
Yeah.
I hate episodes and shows where it's boys versus girls because, to be perfectly honest, I just find the whole dynamic of boys versus girls episodes to be kind of annoying. But you got to pay attention again. In that episode, they have to make up with each other because it turns out if they don't cooperate with each other, they will die. And that cuts again to the heart of the relationship that male and female have to each other, which is the continuation of the species requires them to be complementary, not oppositional to each other. Hello there, Otaku.
Oh, a fellow otaku. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, myself. My other me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Split personalities.
Right? Oh my god. One is the angel and the devil impulse of the otaku community. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's see what you got on here. Tokyo Ghoul, Ray Zero, Slime Isekai, Naruto.
There wasn't enough that I could add to it.
Oh yeah, there were definitely some that I wish I could have put on there that I know a good deal of people probably have never heard of. Like Kaiba came to mind, and it's like I never meet anyone who's ever seen Kaiba in the States. It's like, I would love to be able to put that on there, because it's just such a fucking fever dream of an anime.
Yeah. Like, I wish I could put Grand Blue on there. I've been recommending Grand Blue to people.
Fair enough. Like,
Well, let's be honest. It is more funny than Konosuba.
I've actually never seen
Let's be
Konosuba.
honest. You haven't seen Konosuba? Have you seen Grand Blue at least?
No, but I will check it out. If you are suggesting it, I'll check it out. Yes, Grand Blue.
I think the official name is Grand Blue Dreaming.
Blue
So, yeah.
Dreaming. Okay, got it. Yeah,
It is.
my taste in anime has never skewed towards the popular. It's not that I'm trying to be like pretentious about it. It's just I'm not a big fan of like most of the things that end up playing, because it's usually shonen, like battle series, and generally I don't find those all that entertaining. Obviously, with some exceptions, I'm pretty sure My Hero Academia and Yu Yu Hakusho are in my list. If you look at my list, but like I didn't exactly like. I enjoyed Dragon Ball, but it's like it's not exactly my top. It's not in my top 10. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. Let's see. The problem is I have a huge collection of animes to my side, and it's like, what the fuck do I even bring up? Yeah.
Well, figurines.
Actually, DVDs. I do have figurines.
Oh, DVDs. Okay.
Yeah.
I got figurines. There's at least 10 still in that box.
My issue with the figurines is like a lot of these I got from like a convention. And some of them were gotten out of like basically gotchas, where it's like it's a bag. It's like
yeah,
but you don't know what's inside it. So it's like I have no fucking clue where like two of these characters come from. To be honest, it was like, what's that from? I don't know. I got the Stars Bless You statue from for Cardcaptor Sakura. I got a Figma for Tomoyo again for Cardcaptor Sakura. I got Shy from the manga Shy up there. Buff Pup doesn't count because she's a VTuber. I got Nejire Hado from My Hero Academia. Ako Kagari from Little Witch Academia. Let's see. A character from Kantai Collection, but since I didn't watch Kantai Collection, I don't exactly know what the character's name is. It was another one of those grab bag characters. Let's see. I got the I got a penguin drum statue. Let's see. I got Konata from Lucky Star.
Yep.
And then the rest of it is mostly VTuber paraphernalia.
Okay, what do I have? Frieren and Fern from Frieren. Yotsuba from Quintessential Quintuplets. Asuna, Kirito, Yuki, Alice from SAO. Ram and Ram. And Holo from Spice and Wolf.
Spice and Wolf is a good pick.
Yes, it's my first ever anime.
You know, that's a good introduction to anime, though. Like,
I know. The original.
I can't believe someone was able to turn their fascination with medieval economics into an actual anime. What the hell, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. What else is there that's actually underrated?
And most importantly, I've got Memcho from Oshinoko.
I've actually not seen Oshinoko.
What?
Yeah. Again, I'm telling you, my collection of, like, because I've seen Madlax, I've seen El Castor de la Bruja, I've seen Noir, I've seen Mezzo DS, I've seen Nadia, the Secret of the Water. Huh?
The more niche ones.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Some of them are niche. Like Nadia, the Secret of the Water is actually pretty commonly known. Like Evangelion is still one of my favorite animes. But because that one fucked me up when I saw it the first time, because I was probably too young to watch it when it came out. My Hime is really good. Let's see. I'm looking at Puella Magi Madoka Magica, obviously Sailor Moon. Revolutionary Girl Utena is another one that I have hold in high regard. I mean, obviously, we just mentioned Penguin Drum. Yuri Kuma Arashi is another good one. Let's see.
Oh, that's the end.
Oh, yeah, have a lovely day, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Broken Toaster 999. Hello there.
Hello.
So how have you been today?
I've been pretty good. That's a unique character design.
Oh, thank you. I got the idea from Penny and Stocking.
Oh. I have yet to watch that.
It's a pretty good one. It's definitely out there. It's like a Japanese South Park, basically.
I've seen people call it Japanese Has Been Hotel, and a lot of people have been especially comparing it because, I've heard the discussions of show that swears, but it's Western. Ew. Show that swears, but it's Japanese. Ah.
I mean, my issue with shows that swear in like, yeah, my issue with shows that swear in English is just I don't find them all that interesting. To be perfectly honest, like Family Guy used to be good in my opinion. I actually quite enjoyed Family Guy's original series. But
I never watched Family Guy, but I keep getting clips on YouTube. But I do also agree that from those clips, Family Guy just like when their animation, like around the seasons where their animation peaked, they just changed all the characters, and now everybody's just an asshole.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my critiques. Is like there's no real character in like the show itself.
Like the Family Guy is no longer a Family Guy.
Ironically enough, right?
Yeah.
What else was there? South Park is very, very hit and miss. Some South Park, for example, is really good, and then some South Park is really bad. I have yet to see a mid South Park episode. They're usually either like really funny or just kind of painful to watch.
I don't really want to watch South Park. I mean, I do play Fortnite, and I've seen that there's a South Park collab right now, which is honestly crazy.
I actually didn't know about that.
Yeah, there's a South Park collab right now. One of the items there is a random event where a stick of roof falls down and it makes the storm go to you, which is very OP, but it's very rare. The four main characters got their own skins, which are kind of mechs, and they're combined of cat and trash, because that's usually what the treatment for small characters is. They get a mech, so they match the height of all the other characters. And there's also pets in Fortnite now, and one of the new pets is Towley.
Of course. Okay, fair enough.
And of course, we need to remember this is a game that kids play. So Fortnite, of course, had to censor so much stuff. But even though they had to censor a lot of stuff, a lot of R-rated jokes still made it in. Like there was this in the new season, there was this theme park. And now that the collab is in, they redesigned it into Cartman Land.
Oh, God.
And in the park before, there was a lazy river ride. And now it's a reference to a specific park from a specific episode that had something else than water in the water park. I think you know.
Yeah, fair enough. That's definitely a move to make.
Yeah, it's
again, it's very hit and miss.
It's a lot of it's a lot of references. I think you'll like it if you're like a fan of the show. I think you'll like to see all the references.
Yeah, I'm not a big Fortnite person, but that's just me. But I gotta respect the business acumen that Fortnite itself, the makers and like runners actually have. Holy crap!
I mean, it's very interesting how how they became with these collabs and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Like their popularity basically depends on these collabs now, but it's not really a bad thing. Like these collabs are fun. Like I am still part of the delusional people who, after the arrival of Hatsune Miku, are waiting for Kasane Tero to appear as well.
Fair enough.
There is a Twitter gimmick account named Is Tero in Fortnite, and it basically just posts about Tero potentially being in Fortnite. Like there was someone leaked that there's still 3 encoded skins, and they responded with a shock image of Tero, like hopeful. Like there's even, you might have seen the what is his name from Half-Life, the main character?
I've actually never played Half-Life. I can't help you with that.
Oh, Gordon Freeman. Basically, there's the running joke of Valve never releasing Half-Life 3. So there is an image of Gordon Freeman being injected with a syringe on which it says hope. Basically always posted when people go like, oh my god, maybe Steam's gonna be maybe Valve's gonna release Half-Life 3, and basically it's basically making fun of these people who like hope in Half-Life 3 despite it just not being true. There's now a version of Kasane Tero basically always attached to being in Fortnite.
Fair enough. Oh my god! I know there was a bit of a controversy when Fortnite was apparently like was announcing a crossover with Kizunai, and it's like, oh my god, it's AI. And like he's
yes,
it's like Kizuna is a person. Yeah. Yeah. I am going to end that here for today. Oh my god, it's crashing. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to end that here today. Y'all have a lovely day. What the fuck is going on with my screen?